Hiya! Welcome! Back here again with another unboxing in a week that seems chock-a-block with them. But this one, yeah, I get excited about all of my unboxings because they're more often than not Funko Pops. And that's an exciting hobby. You're watching this, you know that. But this one, it's a delivery from a company I've never used before. I know a couple of people who have, and they've been impressed. All the way from Australia, Ozzie Collectables. Now then, I've been waiting just over a month for this. There's been, I wouldn't say problems, but it's ended up costing me more than what I expected it to, because of the dreaded customs charges. Now then, there's two pops in here, but I'm only going to focus on one. I will show you both of them, but they're exactly the same. There's not a chase chance or a variant or anything. Two pops, both exactly the same, because one is for my collection and the same one, Albatross Pops, aka Scarlett, asked me to pick up for her collection, so I'll be sending on one of these to Scarlett this week. So, price. I think each, once the price of the pop, and then international postage, and then the obligatory parcel force customs charge, which is basically like an admin fee, and then a little bit more of the actual customs. Once you add all that up, it's around £28–29, and that's like each. So altogether, this delivery that I'm holding in my hands, not much change out of £60, but I really wanted this. Albatross Pops really wants it, and I'm really happy to help her out as she's become a really good friend. Let's just get into this because I can't wait to show you. This is something that as soon as I saw Ozzie Collectables had it for sale, I wanted it, and I'm looking down there for my knife and it's over there, like it always is. My brain isn't working right. Alright, come on, leave your comments down below. When is my brain working right, etc. Speaking of faulty brains, here's something only from the mind of such a thing. It is, of course, my tribute to the trusty yellow knife. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Chugga chugga motion like a good old train now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Alright, and now let us have a little woo! Really strong box, this. One of the thickest, securest cardboard boxes I've received in quite some time, and it was seemingly sat in customs both in Australia and then over here for ages. Like I say, this has been over a month in the waiting. So excited to get this. I've heard that Ozzie Collectables do good packaging, and as we look inside the box, there's some genuine Australian newspaper, mate. G'day, let's put another shrimp on the back. Well, yeah, alright. Ah, there they are. And they both come in pop protectors as well. That is fantastic. I'll make sure Scarlett gets her free pop protector. Tell how heavy that box is, even without anything in it, apart from a bit of newspaper. It still made a bit of a noise when I dropped it. Right, so the pop, or the pops, but it's the same one, I've got to show you is... yeah! In the hockey mascots line, number 7, the missing piece of the puzzle for me. It's only UP from the Montreal Canadiens. And just to show you, there's two of them, exactly the same. They've got the European, I shouldn't keep calling it the European because they have it in Australia and other countries as well, other continents, but the generic special edition sticker on. As you can see, the pop protectors are brand new by the look of it, as they've still got cellophane on, which I ought to take off really, so that I can show you UP in much better detail. So UP is the mascot for the NHL side, the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal, of course, being one of the major cities in Canada. It's, I think, the provincial capital of Quebec. which is a predominantly, in fact almost exclusively, French-speaking province. Really interesting sort of reading about Canadian history and Quebec history. I do like to do weird things like that when I'm buying something that's not overly related to it, only sort of very vaguely. I'm going to get him out the pop protector here because I want to get him out and have a quick look at him anyway. And it'll just be easier for me to get all this bloody shitting, bollocking shrink wrap off. This pop protector, kind of a cheap one really, not the best one ever, but it'll come in handy. That was unbranded, I didn't think it would be branded. God, still some cellophane on it. Another hockey mascot. I think this is the 7th one and the final one that I needed for the collection. This is quite a new release, not been out long at all. Box, excellent condition. I'm assuming this one will be the same. I will send this one on to Scarlett as I've not taken the shrink wrap off. I'll leave that joy for you, Albatross. Let's get him out. I won't go through all those. Go back and watch my massive NHL Mascot unboxing from Monster Pop Toys from a few weeks back, where I got 6 out of the 7 for a £5 each. Fantastic stuff. So here is the little fella himself. At first glance, you'd think this guy looked great flocked. I think he would. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring out a flocked version of Youppi. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, Youppi. Youppi? I don't know if it's supposed to be like Yippee or U-P. Like an order, a toiletarian order. Yeah, he's basically like a hairy ginger guy. No prizes for guessing why Albatross Pops wants this. It reminds her of Dan. Yeah, he's kind of ginger in places, but this guy's just taking it to another level. Let me lick you up and down till you say stop. It's difficult to tell exactly what kind of creature he is. He's sort of humanoid, but what's with the weird kind of furry legs? I love him though, this is ace. Really happy to get this pretty soon after it came out. At the time of me recording, Ozzie Collectables was the only place that I could find that was selling this, that would ship over here. Yes, it has cost me extra in customs and stuff, but from Australia, when you're ordering more than one standard size, standard price pop, that is the chance you take and the price you often pay. I don't mind, I'm just happy to have him in my hand now because he's fantastic. He's got a Montreal Canadiens baseball cap on, or it wouldn't be a hockey cap, it's still a baseball cap because that's the name of the type of clothing. Anyway, and he's got a hockey shirt on. We can see his name on the back there. Well, I can. He's there we are, UP, and rather than having a number on the back of his shirt, he's got an exclamation mark. And he's wearing blue plimsoll type things. Got his thumb up there with his furry hands and legs, his big old furry beard and orange hair. It's ginger, I guess, but well, it's orange really, and a sort of round nose. Oh, and his little fringe is a darker colour of red. There must be some reason for that. Like I say, I was on Wikipedia kind of trying to find out a little bit about the Montreal Canadiens. Very successful hockey side, one of the most successful in NHL history, I believe, but I ended up going down a wormhole and reading more about the city of Montreal and the history of Quebec itself. Educate yourself, I always say that to everyone, but I love that. That is absolutely marvellous. And Scarlett and Dan are hockey fans as well. I believe they are fans of the Nottingham Panthers, so it's quite nice that they've got a hockey related pop now, given that they are actually hockey fans, whereas me, I just collect these fellas because they remind me of ad icons and they're just fun, unique characters that are kind of really alien to us here in the United Kingdom. Great stuff from Ozzie Collectables. Yes, the extra charges, disappointing, but I saw it coming. Long as I managed to get both pops here safely, and they have arrived very safely indeed, I'll put UP back in a pop protector, either the one that came with it or I'll swap it out for an ATV, my preferred brand of pop protectors. and put him with my other hockey pops. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Thank you, as always, to my wonderful, brilliant subscribers. You're all amazing. And of course, my superb, brilliant friends who are my squad of champions for my Patreon. And my Patreon link is in the description text box, as is my usual Funko affiliate links. I'm going to go now and enjoy the company of UP, I don't know how to say it, Canada, especially the French-speaking section of Canada. Over to you, mon ami. And I do hope that all of you will join c'est moi next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers, everyone. See ya!